Sorry. It's okay.
I'll let you stick with
I
mine.
should not be walking in front of yogis. Okay, good water break. We're going to move into our balancing standing series. So everyone, start by breathing in, grounding your right foot in to the floor and lifting your left knee up. And put your left arm towards your knee with moderate effort pushing down. You're going to want to feel in your left hip crease, that hip flex, a strong sensation, but not too much, and release. We're going to go through that 2 more times. Raise your left leg up. Push a little bit with your left arm in. And now release. We'll do the other side. So ground your left leg. Breathe in, inhale. Get that left foot rooted. And on your exhale, bring your right leg up. 90-degree angle. Pushing with your right arm into that left knee. Keeping your shoulders parallel, looking straight in front of you in the mirror. Release. And one more time, bring your right leg up, 90-degree angle, moderate effort. We're still just warming up those hip flexors to jump into our next pose. Release.
Was that 5 minutes?
Yeah, I
You have to go to the
Oh, okay. I thought you were. Sorry. Okay, so now moving into, we've got those warm. Now we're going to go into our standing leg pose. So everyone, ground with your right foot, ground with your left foot, bring the right leg up. And now inhale in, lengthen, stretch that spine up. And on your exhale, you're going to round forward, grabbing your right foot, clasping all 10 fingers together. Now take a few breaths here. Breathing in and exhaling out. If you'd like, the goal of the posture is to be able to extend that right foot toward the front of the room. So maybe play with it. Today might not be the day, but if you'd like, go ahead and push that right foot toward the front of the room. Good job. Okay, release. We'll go into the other side. So rooting down through the right leg, lift your left leg up. And inhale, exhale, round that spine. Grab your foot. Really focusing on rounding the spine here. Take a few breaths, and if you'd like to go ahead and extend your left leg, you can feel free now. Release. Okay, coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to go ahead. Feet together, ankles touch, no spaces in between, arms up, inhale, going into eagle. Take a big breath here, and on your exhale, right arm swings up underneath the left, clasping your hands if you can. Inhale and bring your right leg up and over that knee with the goal of wrapping your ankle or that back foot around the other calf. Focusing on your breath here. In and out, long spine, neutral. We just came from our weight, shifted. We want to get our weight back into the center of our body. A couple more breaths. Go ahead on your next inhale. Bring your arms up. Feel that stretch, how it makes a difference in your shoulders. Just a couple more breaths. And exhale. Go ahead. Arms back together, up top. Inhale in, we'll do the other side. Exhale, left arm underneath your right. And when you're ready, bend a little bit at your hips, hinge a little bit, and then your left leg is going to come up and around your knee. And if you can, get that right left foot over. If you can't, use it as a kickstand. The focus here is just to align our spine, get back to that neutral state, and strengthen our left foot. Okay, coming out of Eagle 1. We're going to go into bow. Inhale in, exhale. So on our next pose with bow, you're going to ground through your right foot and bring your right arm up. Then we're going to bend your left knee and have your left palm facing up. Then grab the inside of your left foot. Inhale in. Release. Step your feet together. Have a strong, sturdy left leg. And let's take the right leg. Let's take the right elbow to the waist. Palm out to the side. Drop it down. Grab your right foot, arch side of the foot. Left arm comes up. And now you can begin to teeter just a little bit. You're going to press the top of your right foot into the palm of your hand at the same time that you're reaching up with the left hand. And release. Feet back together, arms down. This time, right leg. Let's have that nice foundation on the right side. Engage your glute. Nice and strong. Bend up the left elbow. Palm out to the side. Drop your palm down. Pick up the inside of your left foot, arch side. Right hand comes up. This is the posture. And when you're ready, go ahead and start kicking the left leg into the palm of your left hand. And release. Arms down, feet together. Now we're going to do balancing sticks. Step to the back of your mat. Nice strong foundation. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Steeple grip. Index fingers release. Like you have a little gun. And we're going to take a step with the right foot. About a 3-foot step. Pause here. Nice inhale up. And just hinge at the hips. Left toes come off the ground, so slightly. The goal of this posture is to get parallel to the floor. Maybe that doesn't happen for you today. That is okay. Keep your hips aligned and release. Step to the back of your mat. This time we're going to keep your arms up. This time we're going to take a step with the left foot. Hinge at the hips. Right toes come off the ground. The goal is to be parallel. If you can't do that today, that's fine. Honor your body. And release. Step back to your mat, arms down. Take a quarter turn to your left for a triangle. Arms up overhead. Take a giant step across your mat. Pivot on your heels to the front mirror. Arms down. Sorry about that. Parallel, arms down. Take a bend in that right knee. Make sure your left leg is at a 45-ish degree angle. Look at the front mirror. And you're going to take your right arm toward that front mirror and tilt. And release. Arms stay parallel. Turn your toes to the side mirror. Pivot on your heels to the back. Take a bend in your left knee. Make sure your back right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Protect that left knee. Even maybe making sure that your right hip is facing the back wall. And we're going to lunge forward and tilt. Excellent. And release. Arms parallel, straighten your legs, step your feet together. Arms up overhead. And arms down by your side. Arms up overhead. Take about a 3-foot step across your mat. Arms parallel. This time we're going to be strengthening the back. Hinge at the hips. And with a nice flat back, just bend forward. Oh yes, we're going to actually take our hands all the way down. If you can, wrap the outsides of your feet. Excellent. Maybe you take peace fingers around your big toes. And release. Parallel arms. Stand up nice and straight. And from here, we're just going to take our hands and release our fingers behind our back. Palms together. On an inhale, Take a nice inhale and exhale, hinge forward, keeping a nice flat back. If you feel confident, you can go ahead and raise your arms up, engaging the mid-back, and release. Make sure that you keep your palms together as you release, and once you're upright, arms out, palms touch overhead, step feet together, arms down by your side. Take a quarter turn to the right, face the front mirror. And now we're into tree, our final posture. Nice strong foundation in the left leg, engage that glute. Bend your right knee. Take your right heel to your left hip crease if you can. If you need to do a vinyasa tree here or any variation that you're comfortable with, that's great. Your right hand will come to half namaskar, meaning your thumb will be at your sternum. And release. Arms down by your side. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Strong, engaged right quad. And this time we're going to bend up our left knee. And we're going to bring our left heel to our right hip crease. Our right hip crease. Or whatever variation is comfortable for you. Left hand comes up to half namaskar.
Okay, go ahead and switch after tree, because I forgot to read.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna.
Yes. Okay, good.
Good seeing you all.
All right, strong wind relieving. So go ahead, shift all that weight into your left foot, into that left standing leg. Ground that foot down nice and strong, pulling the muscle to the bone. Raise up your right knee. Place the palm of your hand on your right knee and press your right knee into the palm with moderate effort. Don't go crazy here. Back it up and press into that palm again. And release. Ground down to that right leg, straight and strong, pulling that muscle in towards the bone. Pick up the left knee, put your left hand on top of that knee, and press into it with moderate effort. Back it up, and press again. Back it up, and release. All right, that was a warm-up for this next posture. So again, grounding down into that left leg, all four corners of the feet, pressing it evenly into the ground. Pick up that right knee. As you pick up that right knee, round your back over and around, taking all 10 fingers, creating that little basket that goes underneath your foot. Taking care not to put a lot of weight into that basket. It's a decorative basket. Rounding your spine up towards the ceiling, sucking your stomach in. If it's a part of your practice, at this point, go ahead and extend that leg out, pulling your elbows in, bringing that forehead to knee. Always an option to stay in strong wind relieving, working on that strength and that balance. And release. Moving to the other leg, grounding down into that right leg, all four corners of the foot. Touching and pressing into the earth. Bringing up that left leg. Rounding down and around, bringing that basket underneath those toes, interlacing those fingers, light touch. Rounding that spine up towards the ceiling, sucking in your belly. Again, if it's a part of your practice, go ahead, kick out. Always an option to stay in that strong wind relief. Building strength, very important. And release. Moving on to ego. Bringing those feet together on that next inhale. Go ahead, sweep those arms up high. And on your exhale, bend forward and wrap those arms together. Palms touch, thumbs towards your face. Take that right leg, pick it up,
nice and high, wrap it around that left leg. The goal is to wrap those toes, but it's all right to use a kickstand if balance is an issue. Pulling those elbows down towards your stomach. Check your shoulders out in the mirror. Check your hips out in the mirror. Check your knees out in the mirror. How's your alignment? Are you making that nice straight line? Bringing those elbows up now so that they're parallel with the floor. Bringing your forearms parallel with the mirror. Kind of soften that gaze. Go inside. And release. Other side, arms float up. Coming down, big wrap left under the right. Palms together, thumbs towards the face. Squatting down, bringing that left leg up nice and high, wrapping it over the right tightly or using that kickstand. Pulling those elbows down towards the stomach. Checking that alignment, are your hips square, knees in line. Moving to the second portion, pulling those elbows up, parallel with the floor. Forearms parallel with the mirror, softening that gaze. And release. Moving into floor row. Bringing those feet and ankles together. Take your right hand. Scoop that right foot up from the inside without twisting your shoulder.
Moving into floor bow. Strong foundation. Take your right arm up to the side of your body. Shift your weight over into your left leg. Now take your right foot and then grab your foot on the inside, arch side of the foot. Left arm up, extend up through the chest, stomach, nice and tight. Resist your foot into your hand and kick up and lengthen. Lengthen towards the front mirror. Allow for even kicking and stretching and the power of your kick to bring you forward. Keep a consistent breath. Lower down with control, release. Feet back together. Now let's shift our weight back over into our right leg. Left arm up. Grab that left foot. Remember, on the inside arch of your foot. Right arm up. Lengthen up. Engage that core. Resist into your hand. Kick up and back. Even kicking and stretching. Let the weight of your body come forward naturally. And release. Feet back together. Step to the back of your mat. Arms up overhead, palms touch. Interlace your fingers, index fingers. Step forward with your right foot. Left foot, your toes pointed behind you. Lengthen up through your arms with a flat back, pivot at your waist. Keeping a nice flat back all the way down. Goal is body parallel with the floor. Reach and stretch with those arms. You don't want to see those arms on either side of your face. And release, slow and controlled, feet back together. Going to do the same thing on the other side. Step forward with your left foot. Point the right toes. Lift up, engage that core, and pivot at the waist. Nice flat back, all the way down. Really reach and stretch. Turn those toes, those pinky toes to the floor. Balance out those hips. And release, slow and controlled, back together. Arms slowed down by your side. Let's turn and face the mirror. Arms up overhead, palms touch. Take a nice step over to your right side, arms parallel. Now, lift your toes and pivot to the front mirror. Make sure you have a nice 45-degree angle on that back leg, on that back foot rather, hip down. Arms are parallel, bend your right front knee, and shift your weight forward. Engage through your inner thighs, core strong, right arm down, left arm up. Pivot them, lengthen up. Now as you're there, think about really pressing down into both of your feet. Engage those inner thighs. Keep the core nice and strong. If you have the ability, look up at your left hand. And release, arms back down parallel. Bring both toes forward. Same thing on the other side. Let's pivot to the back wall. Remember, get that hip, that right hip nice and twist it towards the side. Bend your front knee, your left knee. Now shift your weight forward. Pivot those arms, left arm down, right arm up. Keep the core nice and engaged. Keep breathing. Are you engaging your inner thighs? Look up at change your eye gaze to the ceiling. All right, release, arms parallel. Straighten out that front leg, toes forward. Let's step to our feet together, arms up overhead, and arms float down to the side. Nice deep breath. Now we're going to move into separate leg stretching. So arms back up overhead, palms touch, back over to the right, arms parallel. Lift your chest, engage the core. Now with the flat back, slowly lower down to the floor. When your back starts to bend your knees. You want a nice flat back in this posture.
Okay guys, you're going to bend forward with a nice flat back. If your back starts to round, you're going to want to bend your knees, and you're going to grab the outside of your feet with your head down, remembering to keep your back straight. Try to get a nice stretch. Now release, bring your arms out, come up straight, and now you can bring your arms behind your back, interlacing your fingers, getting a nice grip, and you're all going to bend forward again with a nice flat back. If you have the range of motion, you can bring your arms straight up overhead. Try to have a relaxed neck and have your face down towards the floor, so towards the earth. Release, come up with a flat back. Now you're going to bring your feet together and your arms up overhead. Arms float down to your sides. Take a quarter turn to the right, facing the front of the room, the mirror. Now we're going to do our final pose in our floor series, our standing series. It's tree. You're going to put your weight into your left leg, and you're going to bring your right leg up, grabbing your foot and having your knee facing down. Bring your foot up to your left hip. Try to get it as far up as you can. And again, remember to have your knee facing down. You can bring your hand to your thumb to your sternum in half namaskar. Keep your eyes focused to the front of the room, a nice drishti gaze. Now release. We're going to do it on the other side. Bring your weight into your right foot, and then grab your left foot. Bend your knee, bring your left foot up to your right hip. Again, we're going to bring your left hand with the thumb to the sternum in half namaskar, nice drishti gaze. Keep everything straight. You're going to want to have a straight spine. Have your ankles, knees, wrists, and elbows in a straight line. And now release. Now we're going to go back and do strong wind relieving. Put your weight in your left foot. You're going to want to have a strong leg, a solid foundation. And you're going to bring your right leg up to 90 degrees. And then you're going to put the palm of your hand on top of your knee, moderate pressure. Your hand is not going to move. And then back it off. Don't put your foot all the way down on the ground. And now re-engage. Moderate pressure. And now release. Feet together. We're going to do it on the other side. So please put your weight into your right foot. Again, lift the left leg up to 90 degrees. Put the palm of your hand at the end, top of your knee, and engage with moderate pressure. Again, the hand will not move. Back it off. Re-engage and back it off. Now feet come together, toes and ankles touching. Now we are going to go into standing forehead to knee preparation. You're going to, again, put the weight into your left foot. You want to have a solid foundation. Have the left leg straight, bend up the right knee. You're going to interlace your fingers, all 10 fingers, under the foot like a basket. And you're going to grab your foot. You can stay here. You're building strength and stamina. And also, if you are feeling like you're tired or not ready to stay in this position, you can always back off and go back to strong wind relieving. Now, if it's part of your regular practice, you can extend your right foot out towards the mirror, kicking forward. Again, you only want to do this if your both legs are straight and strong. You have a good foundation. If you do extend and you're ready with everything straight, both legs, you're not going to want to bend your elbows. You can put your forehead to your knee, bringing your elbows in towards your knee, and try to touch your forehead to your knee. Now you can release. We're going to do it on the other side.
Okay, on the other side. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bring your left knee up. Round your back, bring your both hands out, round your back. Interlace all 10 fingers underneath your left foot. Be sure to keep your hips level. Standing strong leg. If your standing leg is strong, then kick out your left foot. Toes coming back to your face. If both legs are strong, then you can bend the elbows and bring your forehead to your knee. Okay, release. Eagle. With your feet, standing feet together, toes and ankles touching, arms up overhead. Hinge forward, just slightly. And when you do that, swing your arms around, right hand under left, twisting your arms like a rope. Then bend your knees. Bring that right leg way up over your left and twist it around the back. Bring your elbows down tight, making that contraction of the joints. When you're ready, lift up your arms so that your triceps are parallel to the floor, your forearms parallel to the mirror. Release. Swing your arms back up overhead. Again, hinge slightly at the hips. Swing your arms around, this time left arm underneath your right. Bend your knees. Bring the left leg high up over the right, twisting the ankle around the back of the right leg. Can you bend down a little further? Got your elbows pulling down. When you're ready, lift your elbows up, triceps parallel to the ground, and forearms parallel to the mirror. Release. Bring your hands back up, touch, and let them float down. All right, standing bow. Feet together, toes and ankles touching. Bring your right arm to a 90-degree angle at your waist. Shift your weight to your left leg, making sure it's strong, muscles to the bone, knee micro bend. Then reach back for your right foot, arch side, left arm extends up to the ceiling, and then hinge forward. Kicking with your right foot, using your glutes, and your hand is resistance for the foot. You want to make this with the front arm to reach forward and the right foot to kick back. Release. Shifting your weight into your right foot, bend your left arm 90-degree angle, reach back for the left foot, arch side, lift the right arm up, and then start to kick back with your left foot, hinging forward. Your arm is resistance. Yes, your left hand is resisting, your right arm is reaching. A little bit more, use the glute, kick up higher. All right, release. Walking stick, step back to the back of your mat. Palms reach up, touch overhand, head. Interlace your fingers, release your index finger. With your left foot, take a step forward, point the right toes to the mat, and then hinge at your hips, keeping your body straight. You want your body to be parallel to the floor. Make a capital T shape if possible. Release, step back. With your right foot, take a step forward, left toes pointing back. Reaching forward with your hands, reach your back of your toe, hinge forward. Again, trying to make that body parallel with the floor. Step back and release. Move to the back of your mat and face quarter turn to the left, facing the mirrors. Feet side by side, arms overhead, palms touch. Bring hands down to parallel and take a huge gigantic step to the right. Once you have the big step, you want to turn your feet, your front foot faces the mirror, back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bend the right knee. The goal is to make the thigh parallel to the floor. Your arms are parallel, now reach forward. And once you have the body weight, moving forward, pivot the shoulders, right arm down, left arm reaching towards the sky. You want to open that chest. Try to get the leg down parallel. Release.
Good job, Dubs.
Got it.
That was